It's an incredible story, and I know that there's some parents somewhere or some adult somewhere who'll be so inspired um, just by listening to what happened in your world. Take
Oh
us
yeah.
back to that very moment everything started happening.
So it was July 1st, 2022. I had work that morning. Amir was up in the morning. I took him to he wanted to go to the store. I took him to the store. Went to work as usual. Um, I actually stayed at work an hour later. I only worked up the street, so maybe a 3-minute drive from my house. Um, so I worked an extra hour. I got off. I was driving home. I had to stop at the gas station right at the corner of my home because this guy that worked there, he was going to change the battery in my other car because the next day we were going. I don't know. People might not know Wildwood, New Jersey, but that's like where the beach is. So for Philadelphia, we live in Philadelphia, so it's about an hour and a half. My dad has a beach home in Wildwood, New Jersey, so we always go there either on the weekends or in the summer and things like that. So we were going for the 4th of July, my nephew's birthday party. And just because it was the 4th of July, everybody was going there for a barbecue and all. So before I actually got off of work, Amir had texted me and asked if his friend could come over, which this friend came over all the time. I've met his mom. We went out to eat together. We took the boys to the Sugar Factory, which is a restaurant in New Jersey, for their 8th grade graduation together. So this is someone that, like, I know his mom. So I texted his mom. I said, can he come over? I'm not going to say his name because he is a minor. Um,
Right.
I asked his mom, can he come over? She said yes, that she would drop him off. And no, actually, Amir texted her because he asked me to text her, and he was like, "Mom, I texted her," and she said, "Okay." So anyway, we got that established. He was coming over. So the boy got there, I think around 2 p.m. Amir called me and asked me if I could order them pizza, which I did. That was the last time I got to hear Amir's voice, so that's why I bring that up. Because that was the last time I ever heard his voice after that. So, so like I said, I continue at work. I was supposed to get off at 6. I got off at 7. I stopped at the gas station, literally at the corner of my house. I'm there waiting for the guy to get in my car to take him up the street to my other car to put a new battery in, because that's the car we were going to take to Wildwood, New Jersey.
Mhm.
But I needed a new battery. So as he's getting in, Amir's dad works overnight, so he was sleeping when this happened. He leaves for work at 9 p.m. Mind you, this happened around 6:30, 7 p.m. So he was sleeping, but he woke up to a bang in our bathroom, like a big bang. And the boy ran in and was like, Amir was just shot. So when his dad got up, he went in the bathroom and saw Amir on the ground. And he saw him on the ground, and he didn't realize that he was shot because we don't own guns. But when the boy said he was shot, like, it didn't register because we don't have guns in our home. So it just didn't make sense. But then he saw the gun laying next to Amir on the floor. So he put two and two together that the young boy must have brought the gun there with him. So I get a phone call right after that happened, and I still see cops and ambulance flying by me because, like I said, I'm at the corner of my home. So when he said that, I still also didn't believe it because I'm like, we don't have guns. And I forgot the kid came over, and he just was like yelling to get here. So I got there, and by the time I got there, Amir was downstairs. Like how our house was set up, we had two different entrances. I was at the entrance where you park in the parking lot, and they took Amir out the other side of the door. So I never got to see Amir leave. But I was like in the parking lot, and I was asking the cops out there, like, was he breathing? And his dad was out there calling family members, and they said he was still breathing. He never stopped breathing. So that actually helped a lot with Amir's brain because he didn't have, the
Yeah, right.
oxygen
Yes,
never stopped.
exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
And he didn't lose a lot of blood, so that also helped with the oxygen flow to his brain. But the bullet went into his head, and it never came back out. So that also could have helped, because if it would have came back out, he might not have been here with us.
Yeah, blood.
So they take him to the hospital, the closest trauma hospital, and we get there. The cop drives us there. And about an hour, we're outside for about an hour. Some family shows up, maybe an hour. I don't really know the time frame because I was like out of it. It could have been 20 minutes, to be honest. It just felt like an hour before I got to like get any news or anything. So they take us in a room, and it was me, his dad, his grandmom on his dad's side, and my brother. The doctor comes in and just says he's not survivable.